that's that movie that I made with Connor Rush. It's crazy to look back at that now. We spent so many days making that movie where it was supposed to be like a 60-minute guide about our program. But it turned out, and I kind of had this plan too. It turned out being a way to get Connor to stick around, because we had nobody when we first started. I remember Connor was our first and only customer, and then because I just moved there from Oakland, where we had a whole bunch of customers that I basically ditched. My apologies. During the pandemic. What's up, Mello? And then we made that movie. If you've seen that movie, let me know. I broke it down into 12 5-minute pieces, and I don't know, it was really fun to make. We had Connor's parents help film it. I bought a mailbox because he didn't have one. I wrote the whole storyline. We got players to help us out, like in the games. We got our own referees. We got Connor's voiceover. I went over his house and filmed him doing a voiceover. I got music for it, drawings for it. It was nuts. It was nuts. And it was because we couldn't explain our program in such a way where it would be easy. So I thought a movie would be good. And it didn't really work out that way. Not that many people have watched it. I think maybe 300, 400 people have watched this movie. But if you want to see the movie, you just have to type in Limitless Hoops movie. And you can watch it. And again, it's just 12 5-minute pieces. And I mean, I don't know if it says much. It talks about our book. It talks about the different parts of our program. It mentions all the different pick and roll clinic tips. It mentions what else does it mention? It mentions some of our most can't say famous. One of our most popular stories as well. What's up, Lincoln? So yeah, if you haven't seen that movie and want to know everything about our program, that is it. Especially when we start up coming up here in August, because I'm planning to bring all those pieces back to it, whether it be the morning workouts, the pick and roll sessions, the winter and summer camps, all that stuff. All the pieces will be coming back together. All right, soon, and I'm so excited about that. So again, it's called Limitless Hoops movie. Let me see if I just type it in, what happens. All right, Limitless Hoops movie, and I spelled everything wrong because that's what you do, but Google knows everything. And does that come up? I don't know if it comes up. Let's see. So on the website, Limitless Hoops, all right, go to our YouTube page, and you can see right here from the playlist. I guess that might be a decent one. Oh wait, can I search this page? Can I type in movie? Oh, I can. You can go to our page, type in movie, then the movie comes right there. All right, and you can watch it piece by piece. So you can just watch the whole thing. It has our little logo lighting up in the beginning, because dude, we are way too cool with it. We're way too cool with it. And it's a real movie, dude. It's an actual movie. And again, you can watch it piece by piece, because this thing is broken down into 12 pieces.
That's me, Connor Rush. And one day I'm gonna play in the NBA.
So basically, we had way too much time on our hand, but we had a lot of fun doing this, and I think it made Connor better, because it forced him to kind of stick around, and it told the whole story of how we try to we want to get every player recruited, and here are all the different scenes in it, 12 different scenes. Or you can just watch the entire movie right there. So if you ever want to watch it, Watch it. Let me know what you think about it. It was so crazy to make a whole movie. It was like, dude, these like movies are hard to make, very hard to make. You know what's even harder to do though is to make an NBA player, and that's what you guys are trying to do. Let's see what the quote of the day is trying to say about that. Quote of the day today is: don't fight forces, use them. All right. Again, that's kind of what I was trying to do. And like not just creating that movie, but like creating everything about this program. And so if you were just a hard worker and you were like, I'll do anything that John says, this would be easy. This would be so easy. We would just get in the gym every single day and just work, maybe even skip games. Who cares? But no, that's not what it is. You're like, well, also I want to feel good. Also, my mommy wants to see me play. Also, I need this. Also, I can't do it alone. Also, it's like, dude, so many alsos. So I could say, well, screw it, you lose. Or I could use those forces. So all of a sudden, okay, your mom wants to see you play. Well, when? On the weekends? Cool. Well, we'll play games on the weekends so she can see you play. And you're like, really? Okay, I'll work harder now. All right. And then there's like other forces like, well, I want friends to come with me. Okay, cool. We'll trick kids who don't want to be good at basketball into wanting to be good at basketball. And how we're going to trick them is we're going to have a snack shack. We're going to have a snack shack and they're going to like the snack shack. And that's why they come to games. And you're going to feel like, oh, wow, now I have this. And then we use that money from the snack shack to build a better gym for you so you can work out. So that's what I'm talking about. And when we say don't fight forces, use them. Because I could fight those forces. I could say, you know what, dude, if you don't want to be good, I give up. I don't care. All right. But I can use those forces to help you out. So you guys can do the same thing. So if you, let's say, I don't know, what kind of force is going against you? I would say, let me think. Oh, I got one. Injuries. You can get injured a lot. That happens. So Steph Curry, he got injured a lot with his ankles, like right when he first joined the league. What he did was he trained to prevent injuries. And when he trained to prevent injuries, he actually got so strong that he now very rarely gets injured at all. He's a stronger player because of it. If he didn't get injured in the beginning of his career, he might not have ever grew into that stronger player. So again, that's what the quote of the day means. Don't fight forces, use them. So nothing's a negative. Take any negative and just turn it into a positive, but be creative about it. All right. Did you know that Caitlin Clark had 10 turnovers? Oh, she had 10 turnovers. What is she doing? She's the worst player in the entire world. Oh, wait, it's just one game. Calm down, dude. Calm down. All right? Yes, she had a bad game, and everyone's just blitzing her about it. That happens. All right? And it comes with the territory. And I like how people, like, they want their cake and eat it too. So I'm against both sets of people. The people fighting against Caitlin Clark, you guys are stupid. It's one game. Calm down, blah blah blah. But the people for Caitlin Clark, and they who like don't like the media talking bad about her, it's like, shut up. This comes with the territory. All right? If you want like all the money that LeBron gets, you gotta have all the hate that LeBron gets. I saw LeBron go back to Cleveland and he went to his I Promise school. And everyone was like excited to see him. And all he said was a little like nice speech to the kids. People in the comment section were hating on him so much. LeBron can do no right. But that's what happens when you're like up there. Look at every president that's ever lived. I mean, they have to endure so much stuff. So if you're gonna be a starter, if you're gonna be like special, if you're gonna be like that, heads up for this part of it. People will try to lift you up. People will try to knock you down. And people like the media, they will try to lift you up just so they can knock you down. All right? Because that's what makes them money. They want to make you feel important. So that everyone thinks that you're special, so everyone watches. But once everyone thinks that you're special, then it's like LeBron, they kind of lose traction and they're like, looks like we need to knock this puppy down. And then they knock you down again. And then what's even better for them is after they knock you down, everyone loves a redemption story. They'll lift you back up. You can't be affected by that. You can't be scared of that. you must understand that it comes with it, and it's okay. My mom told me when I was growing up, if people don't hate you, that means that they don't love you, basically, okay? She said it more like, when people hate you, it means that they're probably just jealous of you. And in my school, especially like a really small school that I went to, where I was like pretty famous for a basketball player, high school basketball player, I mean, they had to hate me. It was like I was taking so much attention away. It was like really, really just weird, and that's strange for like kids to handle. So if you're being hated on, as Caitlin Clark is, just go with it. But at the same time, you can't have it both ways. You can't want all the glory, but none of the pressure. They come hand in hand. So Caitlin, keep going. I know that you watched my show, Caitlin. You keep going. Don't worry about this. But this was the all-time highest debut turnover person, but that means that she got the ball in her hand, that she was being ballsy. So hey, it is what it is. All right. Speaking of this story, there's another story similar to this. For all the feminists out there who are like, the media's only doing this because she's a woman. She's a woman. All right, calm down, because they did the same thing to not her, but to Michael Jeffrey Jordan. Now, you can say in those games, the reason why she did bad was because the other team was really focused on her. They put a big target on Caitlin Clark. All right, so basically, just like my classmates were jealous of me in high school, her classmates are jealous of her in the WNBA. She is lifting up the whole WNBA, but people don't see it that way. They're like, I'm better than you are, so they tried extra hard to beat her. Even though she's on like one of the worst teams, that's why they had the first pick. And when Michael Jordan came in the league, he got so much attention that a person by the name of Isaiah Thomas, the other guy over there, during the All-Star game, he froze out Michael Jordan. He told all the other All-Stars, don't pass the ball to Michael Jordan. He just a little kid. Don't pass the ball to him. That is jealousy, man. That is so much jealousy. So Michael Jordan waited 10 or 9 or 10 years. I'm sorry, less than that, 8 years. There you go. And when there was a dream team being selected, Isaiah Thomas should have most definitely been on this dream team. Michael Jordan was like, hey, let's not let Isaiah Thomas play. Came full circle. Now this is just, I guess, a rumor. Michael said he didn't say that. Isaiah Thomas just swears to high heaven that happened. But that's what happens. Isaiah Thomas's coach was even the dream team coach, and Chuck Daly. So like he had every reason to be on that team. It was crazy. He's one of the greatest players of all time. But yeah, no, they went the Christian Laettner route. They went Chris Mullin. Chris Mullin is not near the player that Isaiah Thomas was. Basically, before Kyrie got froze out, this guy got froze out because his treatment of Michael Jordan. So it all comes full circle. So all these people who are hating against Caitlin Clark, heads up, man. She might be coming against you. She might be coming for you. But yeah, just a conspiracy angle and every single angle. Let's get more to our workouts, guys. Our workouts, we got open gym today. We don't have it, but we're going to have that stuff starting in August. All right, 3-on-3 cutthroat, 2-on-2 help side, 5-on-5 cutthroat, and that's what we would be doing today if we were playing. Make sure when we start these open gyms, you guys show up. All right, I actually, you know what? I want to have so many players that we don't need you to show up. That's when we'll be like rocking. All right, because look at all of this stuff that we're doing right now, right? We're like trying to play games every single weekend. We got Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Tuesday practices. People can't show up to every single thing already. I'm looking to double this. Look, this is what's going to happen. I'll tell you right now what's going to happen. Just like I told you guys that the Nuggets would come back. I told you guys. All right, I'm telling you now. When we start our entire program and we get a whole bunch of people in it, right now, you would never come to more events. But if we have so many people that you can't come, where the signups become like 50 people for 30 spots, and it's hard to sign up, you will be so mad. You and your parents will be so mad. You guys are going to be like, well, we can't come to everything? Oh my God, we paid for everything. Oh my God, this is so stupid. And you guys would start signing up so early that you guys would try to come 7 days a week. Because you'll be so mad that it's hard to sign up. But if we had fewer players, you wouldn't want to sign up. That's called supply and demand. It's just how human beings work, and it's the funniest thing in the world. If no one wants it, you don't want it. If everyone wants it, you want it, and then you'll argue that you can't get enough of it. That's just the way that people work, and it's how it is. But while we have it open, try to switch it and say, whoa, it's wide open right now. Every workout's open, right? Are you guys coming to every workout? No, you're not. So it's open right now. Try to see it as like the most wanted thing in the world, because I'm going to make it that way. All right. And for the team training stuff, we're going to do layups, sideline and bounce for shots, zone flex screens, don't cross half court on the trap, 0 to 3 seconds down by 3 with free throws, 5 and 5 Nash, then dash. All right. For 0 to 3 seconds down by 3 with free throws, 3 seconds left, we have the ball with free throws. If we have 2 free throws, we're down by 3. 2 can't be 3 points. So we're going to have to miss a free throw at some point in time. But we have 2 free throws. Obviously, make the first. If we make the first, we're down by 2. Now you want to miss the rebound. You want to miss the next shot high enough so everyone can come in. Remember, you can't cross the 3-point line, and the 3-point people past the arc can't cross you can't cross the free throw line, and the people behind the arc can't cross the 3-point line until the ball hits the rim. Everyone else can come right in. And everyone should be crashing if you're only down by 2. Everyone should be crashing. And once you get the rebound, hopefully you get it. You go straight into them looking for a foul and looking to throw it up. So they should be able to move out the way. If you miss the first free throw, however, you shoot the free throw, everyone else crashes, you back up. So the shooter's going to back up and then relocate to a spot that's open along the line of the rebound. So when they get the rebound, they can pass directly out to you rather than dribbling out to shoot a shot. So that's the way that we would play it. Many people might have other different things, and during our real practices, we would actually practice this. We would practice this for like 10 minutes, going back and forth, both teams practicing this exact thing. All right. As for don't cross half court on the trap, don't cross half court on the trap. All right. This is very, very important. Where if we're dribbling the ball up the court, all right, you have the ball, you're right here, and you are the one man. You are this guy, and you're being guarded by the fellow one man like this, and you're dribbling the ball up the court. All right. Now, as you're dribbling, if they happen to bring a trap like this, and the trap is like right there, and you're dribbling up here, don't be silly and pass half court. It may look like everything's open, but it's not. If you cross this line, you are in trouble. So if you cross that line right there, boom, you're dead meat. Because he's going to be right there, and he's going to be right there. And no matter who else is open, it's going to be hard to pass to them because they will be guarded by people, okay? Number 6 isn't anybody. Throw him off the court. But yes, everyone else will be guarded by 1, by 2, and by 3. And if you did have another player, which you do, he'll probably be way over here. So it'll be smart if like the player flashed to the middle, but players oftentimes don't. But even if he does, getting the ball out of this trap is hard because how many defenders are there? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 yellow defenders, right? Nope, not really. You basically just added a 6th defender right here and a 7th defender right here because you can't go those ways because you crossed half court and you can't go out of bounds on the sideline. So now you're being guarded by 4 people basically. You don't want to put yourself in that position. So let me pull these guys off and let me back you up a little bit. Now, you don't need to be all the way on the sideline either. All right, now you're right here. And if this guy comes forward like that, now maybe you don't have this pass. Maybe you can't make that pass. Maybe he didn't flash, okay? But you know what you can do is you can retreat dribble. Now these people are chasing you, and now you've created more room. All right, now you can pass the ball over them easily. And now you've turned this thing into a 4-on-3 just because you didn't cross half court. So don't cross half court on the traps. If you see a trap coming, just stay there. Don't cross half court. Keep 2 people on you, fish them in, and then pass the ball around them. That's all I can say. It's genius, huh? It's so genius. All right. Moving on to our homework. Let's see who's posted the homework. Posting homework. You are what you do. Not what you say you'll do. We got Jumos. I'm guessing jumps. Layups, Teo doing some drills. Nice job. Melo doing some drills. I like it. Icky shuffle to slide. That one's Trenton. Nice job. Nice job. I like it. Great job, you guys. Awesome, awesome, awesome job. How about you guys know some trivia questions for me? We got the trivia question today. We got, who was Robert Horry's fellow future NBA star teammate in college? Who was Robert Horry's fellow future NBA star teammate in college? That means he went to college with a future NBA star that was like him. Who was that guy? Do you know? You guys even know who Robert Horry is? He's one of the greatest clutch shooters in the history of the NBA. Only plays well during the clutch times because that's what he does. That's what he do. Right? If you need a shot at the end of the buzzer and you got Larry Bird, Michael Jordan, and Robert Horry, and Steph Curry, you choose Robert Horry. Trust me. All right? But who was his teammate during this time? All right? Again, don't choke on the answer now, guys. All right? Oops. Was that a hint? Was that a hint? I'm giving hints out now. All right, but yes. We got Teo with 3 points, Kieran with 2, Yusuf with 1, and then everyone else has 0. Whoever answers the most by the end of the month wins $50 coin. Good luck to everyone out there until the end of the show to answer this question. But I've got to move on. You guys can look it up. If you type that into ChatGPT, I don't know. Do something. Let's move on here. All right, moving on. We got our... Do I want to go to the story of the day already? Nah. Let's go to the top 5 highlights of the night. Let's watch it.
How about number 77 delivered this pass up to heaven? That's where Derek Lively by name.
That's a pass. I'm going to say that. I mean, that's a hard pass. He might as well just shot it and made it. Jeez.
Lively by game goes up and finishes this one off. That's at number 5. On to number 4, where we always get up off the floor. Jason Tatum exploding to the basket.
Someone said Jason Tatum is a superstar, but everyone wants him to be more. Isn't that sad? That is the answer. Melo with the answer. Great job. I have the point right there. It is Latrell Sprewell. Let's finish watching these highlights real quick. Jason Tatum is just a mere mortal. He's not quite a superstar. He's right below that. And some article said that's fine, but he has so much talent.
Put the defenders in their casket. How about that? Jason Tatum strong there at number 4. At number 3, Chet cutting sharper than Gillette as he gets right through the defense. Stuffs that one home at the throat.
Man.
He gets in at number 3. Up to number 2, and it's Luka again coming through. This time, Derek Jones throws that one home. A perfect pass from Luka Doncic, and you know the former slam dunk champ can get it done. He's in at number 2. But at number 1, the Thunder quicker than lightning, and that's pretty frightening. Jalen Williams to the rack and big rim smack there. He lands at number 1.
All right, pretty good highlights right there. But yes. The trivia question is, Latrell Choke My Coach Sprewell was Robert Horry's teammate in college. Adding the points of Melo's score, that means that he's at 1. Great job, Melo, for the month. He has a chance to win this thing. Try to win. You can use those coins for a lot of things, guys, including some snacks and some merchandise and a whole bunch of other things. All right, let's go on to the story of the day. Watch it. When you're playing against a stacked deck, compete even harder. Show the world how much you'll fight for the winner's circle. If you do, someday the cellophane will crackle off a fresh pack, one that belongs to you, and the cards will be stacked in your favor. What that's talking about is a stacked deck means that everything is against you. It means that you're too short, too slow, too fat, too skinny, something. You're not born in the right area. Your parents don't make enough money to send you on trips, like whatever it is, and you're playing against a stacked deck. If you're playing against a stacked deck, it's a bad thing, yes, but they say if you keep pushing on beyond that, one day all the fortune will fall in your favor, meaning that if you just keep going, soon luck will be on your side, because luck is unbiased, guys. All right? Some people are lucky sometimes, some people are lucky some other times. And just because you didn't start out lucky doesn't mean that you can't finish up lucky. All right, because again, luck is random. Trust me, luck is random. If luck were like specifically meant for one person versus this person, I mean, the whole world would be like, they would have figured it out by now. But no, luck is just anywhere. All right. So, but what happens is some people start off lucky and they have more confidence, and some other people start off unlucky and they're like, "Oh, my life sucks," and they start acting that way. You can't act that way. Just because you were dealt a bad hand to begin with doesn't mean that you won't have a good hand later on. So you want to keep going through these bad times, and then when luck switches to your way, now you have so much momentum because you've been playing with a bad hand. You've been like freaking Anthony Davis. You've been like so short, and you've been having to like jump higher and do all this other stuff. And then one day he just grew, and he's like, what? And he got lucky because now all the skill that he had when he was a guard got carried over to when he's a big guy. So for you guys, maybe you won't grow 8 inches in one summer, but you're gonna be like, nah, like I know what it's like to have everything against me. Therefore, when everything's for me, that's just extra. I don't care. Like, oh, cool. Like, okay, at least I'm not getting punched in the face anymore. This is easy. All right, this game is now easy for me because of everything. And I kind of had that when I was growing up. I was always on bad teams. So when I played, we would lose by like 70, 50. Then it got lower and lower and lower as I got better. Then I remember one day I got to an all-star camp, and I got great teammates with me in an all-star game. It was like 9th grade. My first time ever playing with all-stars. That's why I don't really love you guys playing with all-stars early, but it's okay. All right, but my first time ever playing with all-stars, and I was like, what? This is the easiest thing ever. I was throwing them alley-oops. I was doing everything. I was like, I don't have to do anything. And everyone was like, you're so good at everything. How's that possible? And I was like, because I had to do everything for my other team. And I didn't like think about that when I was growing up. It was happenstance, right? But you can literally do that on purpose if you want to. Just play with bad players and do everything and you'll be great. But it's kind of hard. So yes, that's what that story's about. And that's what we're talking about. Let's move on to the last thing that we mean. And we mean, here's a social commentary. Not only are the Denver Nuggets winning now, I told you that when they were down 0-2, it's not over yet, calm down. But this one, the fans of the Timberwolves are coming out to play. This couple got matching tattoos. One hand says Nas, the other person's hand says Reed, and they put it together, says Nas Reed. Could you ever imagine being that famous where someone tattoos you or your name on their body? Think about all the Michael Jordan tattoos out there. Think about like Jamal Murray tattoos maybe. That's crazy to even comprehend. Someone tattooing a symbol of you on their body. Now you got to win. You think that you have pressure right now? You think, oh, it's so much pressure to win this 3rd grade game. No. This is pressure. These people right here, they really want the Timberwolves to win. So we'll see what happens tonight in that game. I think it's going to be a fun one. I'm not going against the Nuggets, but I do hope that it goes 7 games. I'm throwing that out there because I think it'll be interesting. I do like the whole dynamic, young team versus the veteran team, blah 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 blah. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if it's really a changing of the guard or not. For our quote of the day, don't forget: don't fight forces, use them. All right. Anything that's going against you could be used in your favor. All right. If someone's trying to attack you, and you should just take all their army and say, no. How about you guys help me? And all of a sudden you have an army behind you. Okay? So whatever happens out there, just turn it into a positive and it'll be positive. Great job, you guys. Make sure you guys keep doing the homework. Make sure you guys keep working. And also sign up for the games this weekend. We have a whole bunch of games. Our last weekend playing for a while. So sign up for those games so we can finish on a great note. All right? That's my time. I'll talk to y'all later, man. Reese's, pieces, homies.